Hello, my YouTube friends. We're going to do a very valuable YouTube video today. Now, I've done research like 45 years ago. My dad and I both used to order all these studies. Um, we did the one on lecithin, very, very important. But what we're going to talk today about is your liver. It's one of the most important organs in your body is the liver. And today we're going to talk about milk thistle. Now, I get Spring Valley from the Walmart version. This milk thistle is 175 milligrams. And on the back, serving size, it says 1 capsule. Now, the old milk thistle of years ago used to say 1 to 3. So you can take up to 3 a day if you want. I don't think it's necessary, but there is one side effect I got to tell you about. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'll tell you anyway. Is it says take 3 a day, but when you had a bowel movement, it can make you itch, and you know where I'm talking about. And I did, and I had that problem by taking 3 a day, but I could take 2 a day, no problem. Maybe some people can only take 1 a day. I don't know, but start out with 1 a day. Then maybe you won't get in the same trouble I did to start out with, because that's kind of miserable. I was out there scratching behind in on corner posts like a big old sow, corner of the shed. You don't want that going on. You just don't want no part of that. So start out with 1 a day. So it's always worked for me. But milk thistle, I believe, is milk thistle. So any brand that you can come across would be fine. I want to tell you how amazing milk thistle is. It's good for your cardiovascular. It's good for your kidneys. It's good for a lot of things. You can research all them yourself if you want to. But I want to tell you a story. About 45 years ago, I told you in the past about my dad's heart disease, his heart attack, and he had very high triglycerides, put near 1,200. And triglycerides will kill you. So in this study, they shown over in Germany, they claim they're the mushroom capital of the world, and their least deadly mushroom is more deadlier than any of our deadly mushrooms. And they advertise 30 days before mushroom season for every German to start taking milk thistle. Because they know if you take milk thistle, there's not a mushroom in the world, according to this study, that will kill you. And most poisonous mushrooms won't even make you sick. And the worst thing they can do is make you sick like you have the flu. And before they come up with milk thistle, they lose 29 people a year. No, 27, let me correct myself, 27 people a year to mushroom poisoning. After they started making this as an antidote, they brought that down to 9. It works faster than anything they've ever seen. So my dad got on milk thistle to lower his triglycerides. Well, one time that I went in and I found out my triglycerides were over 1,000. And I went to this doctor. She was a young doctor, but she kept asking me how much I drank every day. Well, I don't drink. So the third time she got mad at me and told me, I can't help you if you won't be honest with me. And I said, I don't know how better to tell you because I don't drink. My dad didn't drink, not every day. He would have some occasionally, but I hardly ever drank. I'm not against it. If you want a beer, have a beer. I'm fine with that. I even drank a little moonshine in my life. But the thing I'm trying to get across is milk thistle will cleanse your liver. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm no doctor, it'll clean your liver better than anything known to man that I've studied about. And I've been studying this stuff for 50 years. About 45 years ago is when milk thistle, my dad discovered milk thistle. And I read all the research on it, and it was very, very impressive. So if you have high triglycerides, when I went into the doctor, my triglycerides was over 1,000 something, and I got on this. And when I went 6 months later, they retested all my blood. I was down to 90. And that's very, very impressive. Folks, another thing that I believe, now I don't have no proof of this, it's my own theory, but I think I'm onto something. Let's say you take different medications. And I've known of people who take a medication, and after a while, that medication can cause something else, and then they'll give you another pill for that, and after a while, it'll cause something else. I believe with all my heart, if you take milk thistle every day, I don't believe you would have that problem. I've taken medication for a long time, and I've never had any kind of buildup of medication where it affected me at all. It'll cleanse your liver, your fatty liver, you've drunk a lot of alcohol. It'll restore your liver better than anything known to man. But I'm telling you, triglycerides is a heart killer. Get on it, stay on it, and I believe it'll improve your health tremendously. And I believe with all my heart, this could save a lot of people from having a heart attack. But that's my research, the research of scientists that I've read. And what bothers me is this stuff's been out for years and years and years and years. And it's not even made known to doctors. You know, a lot of doctors, I believe, got in for the right reason to help people, but they're not teaching them things other than drugs to give you. These colleges ought to be set up so they got to learn medicine and they got to learn minerals and vitamins. Because your body, regardless of what drug you're taking, your body has to heal itself. And it can only do that through nutrition. Folks, we all feel like, you know, you have healthy food, we grow our healthy food, and taking minerals and vitamins along with that. It's just all about being a healthy lifestyle. And we feel it all connects together. If you're not healthy, you're not going to be out doing all the work that we do. You have to be healthy. And healthy starts with whatever you consume. So if you're consuming healthy food, taking some minerals and vitamins, milk thistle to clean your liver, it's just going to make you healthier. It all ties together. It goes back to whatever you take into your body is what you can actually put out and realize how much all this stuff affects your whole system and how you feel every day. As I've told you before, I'm not a doctor, but I've read a lot of studies. It's worked good for me, and everybody I've told about it has commented on how they couldn't believe how good it worked. So you just have to do what you want to do what you think's best for your own body. So you have to take my advice on nothing, but I can tell you how it's worked for me and numerous other people. So in my opinion, it works very well, but just go on your own research and have to check things out for yourself. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for your response on the lecithin. Nobody called me a nut job yet. That might be coming. And I want to give special thanks to you people that comment on all my videos. You know who you are. So I want to say thank you to all of you, all you people that are subscribing. We all thank you from the bottom of our heart. And we all wish that God blesses you in every way and brings you peace and contentment that's beyond human understanding. Thank you very much.